हेलो फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम टू आवर यूट्यूब चैनल तैयारी एग्जाम की। जैसा कि आप लोग यहाँ पे देख सकते हैं, क्लास 12th इंडियन सिविलाइजेशन एंड कल्चर, जिनके राइटर हैं महात्मा गांधी। इसमें हम लोग लॉन्ग आंसर क्वेश्चन का सॉल्यूशन देखने वाले हैं। तो वीडियो को अंत तक जरूर देखिएगा। आप लोग हमारे चैनल पे नए हैं तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करके बेल आइकन को प्रेस कर दीजिएगा, ताकि हमारे वीडियोज़ के अपडेट सबसे पहले आप तक पहुँचे। इससे पहले कि इसको स्टार्ट करें, आपकी जानकारी के लिए बता दें, इसका हम अभी हिंदी नहीं करेंगे क्योंकि एग्ज़ाम में ये उतना आने का संभावना नहीं रहता है, कुछ कुछ ही आते हैं। तो हम इसका इंग्लिश में पढ़ेंगे और इंग्लिश में ही आंसर दे देंगे। ओके, सो डोंट वरी। C1 है लॉन्ग आंसर क्वेश्चंस। देखिए, क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 है, आई बिलीव दैट द सिविलाइजेशन इंडिया हैज़ इवॉल्व्ड इन नॉट बी beaten in the world. What does Gandhi mean by this statement? Do you subscribe to this views? तो इसका आंसर हम लोग इस तरह से लिखेंगे, गांधी जी इज ऑफ द फार्म व्यू दैट द सिविलाइजेशन इंडिया हैज इवॉल्व्ड इज फाउंडेड ऑन firm grounds. Our ancestors tested it on the anvil of their experience and found it to be true. Next है, the civilization of India has withstood the test of time. Egypt be a great and powerful civilization. It has lost its glory. आगे है यहाँ पे, it no longer exists. Same is the case with the great Roman and Greek civilization. They have lost their former glory. आगे है यहाँ पे, जापान हैज वेस्टर्निज्ड द पीपल ऑफ यूरोप are inspired by Greek and Roman writers and believe that they will be able to steer clear of the mistakes those people made. But Gandhiji does not hope that they will be able to do so. Next है यहाँ पे, about the Indian civilization, Gandhiji says that people of the world think that the people of India are not willing to adapt themselves to new ideas, but Gandhiji does not consider it a fault. आगे यहाँ पे, it is our merit because our civilization is perfect and lasting beneath nobody's guidance. I subscribe to Gandhi's viewpoint. The civilization of India is thousands of years old and is still going strong. The philosophy of our ancestors propounded is ingrained in our blood, but I think Indian civilization is flexible. It can easily assimilate ideas from other civilizations and still can march ahead with great vigor. That is the beauty and merit of Indian civilization. ओके, हमारा नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन है यहाँ पे, बी नोटिस दैट द माइंड इज अ रेस्टलेस बर्ड. द मोर इट गेट्स द मोर इट वांट्स एंड स्टिल रिमेन्स unsatisfied. Pick out other metaphors used in the lesson. How do these metaphors help Gandhi ji persuading the readers? आंसर है यहाँ पे, besides the metaphor that the mind is the restless bird, Gandhiji has used a few more metaphors. They have not only embellished the language but have added force of persuasions also. We can imagine a word. It fits and still is dissatisfied. Being a word, it files in search of more and more food. Such is our mind. It feels like a dissatisfied and hungry bird. It craves for more and more and is never satisfied. This metaphor makes the suitable idea of human dissatisfaction, so easy to understand. Every reader can imagine and can understand and it. Then Gandhi ji had used another metaphor. आगे है यहाँ पे we have tested and found it true on the anvil of experience. We can imagine a blacksmith hammering a piece on the anvil. If anything is solid and well formed, it will not break. So is our civilization. How easy it is to understand it. Gandhiji also says that our old and tested civilization is the seat anchor of our hope. This is a beautiful metaphor. A large ship on the sea is steered by her seat anchor in the face of a storm. ध्रो इसको ध्रो पढ़ते हैं. This metaphor Gandhi ji has forcefully conveyed to us that it is only our civilization that can help us to survive and face all sorts of misouturns and troubles. Gandhiji calls big cities snares. This metaphor too is very easy to comprehend as poor animals are caught with snares, so the innocent and poor people are trapped by vices and cunning people in cities, so we should avoid big cities. क्वेश्चन नंबर 3 आता है अ मैन इज नॉट नेसेसरली हैप्पी बिकॉज ही इज रिच आवर अनहैप्पी बिकॉज ही इज पुअर. The rich are often seen to be unhappy, the poor to be happy. What according to Gandhi's key to real happiness? How does Gandhi define happiness? Answer is here. According to Gandhiji, happiness is a state of mind. Wealth and luxuries do not make a man happy. The wealthy are not always happy and the poor are not always unhappy. Next है luxuries and comforts often become a burden and cause physical and mental pain. People who work enjoy better health and happiness than those who are slaves to machines and others. By multiplying our desires, we become less and less happy. That is why our ancestors put a limit on our indulgence. Self assistance is the key of happiness. Question number 4 है why did our ancestors feel satisfied with a small village? Did they do the right thing? Will it be wise today to follow our ancestors in this connection? Give your own view. Answer is here. Our ancestors believed in simple living and high thinking. They knew that if we run after materialistic things, we will lose our moral fiber. They deliberately did not invent machines. People lived in a small village and followed their respective occupants and earned a regular wage. Life in village was free from competition. The ancestors knew the evils of city life. There are vices like gambling and prostitution. There is exploration. I rich exploit the poor. There are robbers and thieves. Villages were free from these vices, arrayed evils, so they were satisfied with a small village. I think they did the right thing. Next, today we see that more and more people are coming to cities. There is overcrowding. People get no water to drink and no proper houses to live in. Slums are coming up very fast. People live in human condition. All the evils and vices that Gandhiji mention, mentioned are there. The people are coming to cities on account of two things. Firstly, there are fewer opportunities in village. People do not get employment. Traditional occupants are no longer helpful. Secondly, it is the glamour of city life that brings people there. They are soon disillusioned, but they cannot go back to their village even today. We need to correct it. We should develop village so that people can earn a respectable living. Then people will not think to flocking to cities. Question number 5 है discuss the negative features of western civilization. वेस्टर्न सिविलाइजेशन के बारे में जो नकारात्मक बात है उसको डिस्कस करना है। तो आंसर हो जाएगा यहाँ पे द वेस्टर्न सिविलाइजेशन लेड मोर स्ट्रेस ऑन materialistic progress than a spiritual enlightenment. They spend their energy on physical comforts. Indeed, their scientific discoveries and inventions are dazzling. Today, the whole world feels indebted to the West, making their lives comfortable. But all these discoveries have almost totally ignored the soul of man. The result is that demand for physical comforts is endless. This is increasing burden on our planet. Search for material gain has fueled man's greed. The people in the development countries have become more and more dependent on machines. The earth is unable to meet their insatiable demands. Now, the scientists in the West paint a bleak future of mankind, pollution, global warming, depletion of ozone layer, and thousands of other such problems threaten our planet. The multiplying demands of the Western civilization are responsible for this chaos. Question number 6 है what is the essential difference between the Indian civilization and the Western civilization? How is our civilization superior to the Western civilization? Answer is here. The essential difference between the Indian civilization and Western civilization is of a kind and not of degree. The essential difference is the same as between body and soil, between material and the spirit. The Western civilization is in search of endless pleasure. The Indian civilization sets a limit to indulgence. The Western civilization has made discoveries to find physical comforts. The Indian civilization has sought to discover the true nature of the soul and the eternal bliss. Indian philosophers discovered that soul is more important than body, so their discoveries have found ways to elevate the mind and the spirit. But Western civilization ignored this aspect altogether. They found comforts and luxuries. Naturally, our civilization is superior because there is no limit to physical comforts. Rather, after a certain stage, they are more burdensome than enjoyable. The more comforts and luxuries we have, the more we crave for. We found no happiness but by a voluntary restraint on indulgence in passions we can find true happiness. Question number 7 है a certain degree of physical harmony and comfort is necessary, but above a certain level it becomes a hindrance instead of help. Elaborate. Answer is here. Human have both body and soul. No doubt soul is more important. It dwells in the body. But without the body, the soul cannot achieve anything. If we want to elevate our spirit, we need to work hard for it. If we want to serve humanity, we cannot do so unless our body is strong and has some degree of comfort. If we are uncomfortable, we cannot make the best use of our physical energy. So, a degree of physical comfort is essential. आगे है, but to be slave to comforts and pleasures will degrade us morally. Indeed, there should be a degree of physical harmony and comfort, but indulgence in passions without restraint will become a burden and hindrance. Man will not be able to good to himself or to society. So I hope, अगर आपको ये वीडियो अच्छा लगा होगा तो लाइक सब्सक्राइब एंड शेयर ज़रूर कीजिएगा। अगर आप लोग टेलीग्राम चैनल तैयारी एग्जाम के 12th ग्रुप ज्वाइन नहीं किए हैं तो ज्वाइन कर लीजिएगा, लिंक डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में है, या टेलीग्राम पे जाके सर्च कीजिएगा तैयारी एग्जाम की 12th ग्रुप, तो वहाँ पे आप लोग ज्वाइन कर लीजिएगा। आपको वहाँ पे PDF नोट्स मिल जाएंगे और भी हमारे 12th के जो भी वीडियो के अपडेट्स हैं और नोटिफिकेशन साइंस स्ट्रीम से और इंग्लिश हिंदी का भी सब्जेक्टिव ऑब्जेक्टिव सब करवाया जाता है। सो ज्वाइन टेलीग्राम चैनल। तो मिलते हैं किसी नेक्स्ट वीडियो में। थैंक फॉर वॉचिंग।